Hi, I'm a little late. I thought if I came on late, maybe there'd be somebody here. But actually, that's not why. I remembered right at the last minute that there was a Poshmark party that I had intended on going on at 3 o'clock. Completely forgot about it. So I was quick putting some things in. It was dresses and skirts. You never realize how many you have of those in your closet until you're trying to rush and get them all in. But I think I did. So I have more than I thought I did. Hi, Bumblebee. Yeah. Well, right when I said I was doing really good and had no 0 days, I've had 2 0 days in a row. Well, it shouldn't be a 0 day because I have something over here, right there, that has been purchased but not paid for. So I didn't count it yet because it's been, she purchased it yesterday. I sent her a best offer and she accepted it. And I hope she means, she's not a brand new seller, so she should know what that means. Yeah. So it was found you just now before notification came at 3:05. That's like 4:05 my time. I wonder why you're not getting it when I put it on. I know, the 0 days are, I'm not going to pay attention to them anymore. I come in here when I get up in the morning after breakfast. I come in here and I do most of my eBay stuff that I want to get done because that's when I have the most energy. It's kind of dark in here today. It is snowing out. We've had snow. So I've done a couple bins of men's things. I put in some miscellaneous items, and then I have a bin of men's jeans here to start on next. So also more 0 days, fewer the platforms, right? Well, yeah, I've been meaning to put more on merch, but Macari, not merch, Macari. Now I don't have list perfectly, so it's not as easy to do it. You know, right after I quit that, a few days later, they made me an offer that they're giving more benefits. They're giving like the best benefits to just the basic plan, which means you can click on a whole bunch of platforms and it just automatically loads to all of them. The basic plan usually was you just could do one at a time. It just made it faster if you had a lot of platforms, which I didn't, but yes, it seems to be helping me doing the inventory because I do find things, especially when I do jeans for some reason. In the men's, I found one shirt and one pair of dress pants in men's, but when I opened the dress pants and took a look at them, they weren't anything good to begin with. They were Hager, men's Hager dress pants. They had been hemmed and there was wear on the hem. So really, they weren't even worth relisting. I put them in the bag to go back to Goodwill. So, but the shirt was a good shirt and it wasn't listed. I don't know why. It was a Tommy Hilfiger really heavyweight cotton shirt. So that's back on. Then I listed some things from my China closet, not China, my dish closet in there, and I listed, what else did I list? One thing from your box, and I have a bag of things I can list from the box. Yeah, and I was sorting in my bookcase to see if anything came up that was worth, anything at all. I found one mystery thriller book by, I forget who it's by, somebody that I really didn't even know the author of, and but I had probably bought it because it was a mystery. I don't think I ever read it, but I'm going to put it on because they're going for $7.95 and up to like $14. So I'll put that one on. I have a lot of Sandra Brown books. They're not worth much, but I think I'll put them on like bundles of 2 at a time. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh, I got my stimulus, my $600. Now, last time I got a check, a paper check, that's what I was expecting. Because I send my tax stuff in by mail, so that means I get the paper check. This time it wasn't a paper check, it was a debit card. And they said they were going to do this. I thought they were all going to be like this, but some people have gotten checks. My daughter got a check, and I got this debit card. Now, this is great if I just shop with it, but I wanted to just put it into the bank, my bank account. Well, in order to do that, I called the bank. In order to do that, I have to go into the bank. So, I'm not going anywhere right now, so I really don't want to go into the bank. You can't even do it from the drive-in window. You have to actually go into the bank. So I will probably just go use it for shopping. I'm not sure if I can even pay off my, I asked that. I can't pay off my credit cards either with it, unless I'd go into the bank, which seems dumb. You can shop with it. I can add more onto my credit cards, or into my, well, it wouldn't be. It would be, instead of using my credit cards, I could use this debit card. It would save me from putting any more on my credit cards, which is so easy to shop with your credit card when you're home for months at a time. You don't go out, and I buy everything online. So there you go. Let me see, I didn't read that. I think it's good to get your eBay house in order. I'm sure List Perfect will continue to tempt you back. You can consider going back for a short, massive cross list, avoiding the monthly money drain. Yes, I could do that. The more I read about that thing that Rockstar was thinking about, I forget what it's called now. He made it sound like it would automatically take your whole eBay closet and put it on a spreadsheet. Well, the more I read about it, the more I don't think it really does that. It gives you a easy to follow little thing to fill out, but you're still doing it one at a time. So I might as well just use my bookkeeping book, to figure out last year's taxes. So I'll do it the way I've always done it. I don't have the mile IQ. I can't deduct mileage because I haven't got any place since before March, really, that I can use. Maybe I think there's like $156 I can put toward mileage. Other than that, I haven't been any place to use it. Hi, Thrifty Nancy. Hi. Yes, I think I can, when I do my grocery shopping, I think I can use this card. I won't know till the first time because it's not a credit card, it's a debit card. So I don't know if anybody has rules against that or not. But I'll try when I buy my groceries to use it. I won't have any trouble using up $600 between groceries and Tractor Supply. Instead of using their card, I'll use this card, and I can probably use it on Amazon or wherever, eBay, wherever I buy things. I mean, I think you can use debit cards, right? Yes, debit cards goes at the grocery stores. Okay. Yes, I deduct square feet from my house. I have those rooms all measured out from the last 2 or 3 years, and he just saves those measurements. So it's the same rooms. He just deducts part of the rooms. Although this room is totally eBay. And I would say that back room is totally eBay also. And there's always parts of your bills. I just send my total electric bill, my total internet bill, my total wireless bill, and he deducts the part of those, whatever you can get, he thinks that you can do without drawing attention to yourself. But I haven't made that much this year either, so I don't know. It shouldn't be too bad, hopefully, except for my regular life. I sold the rest of my property in Florida, and that's going to go toward this year's. So he'll have to figure out what to do about that. If I've sold less this year, maybe I won't even miss the mileage. Yeah, right. Yes, I really didn't have anything to talk about. Remember, I talk about these boom sticks? So I thought I'd bring one in. This is the color one that I use. I use as lipstick and on my cheeks for color. It's about all I use. And I curl my eyelashes. That's it in the morning. These boomsticks, there's 3 of them. One is this color, which I use the most because I've repurchased at least 4 or 5 of these. This one. The other one is sort of a glow stick, which sort of adds a little pearlized sheen, and which I really don't need. And the other is a conditioner, which is like putting face cream on. It's just good for your skin because all of their products are made from, they're all made in Hawaii. They're made from beeswax. There's olive oil in them. It's all natural things. So when I use this as a lipstick, it really treats your lips. So it's better than the lipstick, which dries out your lips, I think. Especially the only lipstick that I normally use is Maybelline's 24-hour lipstick. And I do believe it sort of dries out your lips, but it does stay on forever. You practically have to take it off. This doesn't stay on. You have to just keep putting it on. But makes your lips feel good. There have been more concerns with the virus in elderly. I hope you can wait and see a bit longer. Yeah, I'm waiting till I get notified that I can go get my vaccination, because I'm part of the Cleveland Clinic whole foundation thing. So I have what they call my chart on the computer, and that's where they will either call me by phone or they will leave me a mail in the my chart. So every morning I check. No mail so far. 23 passed in Norway. What do you mean? Did you hear that in Australia they've been like a month, maybe not quite that long, maybe a few weeks with 0 cases. They have 0 cases. They're back to normal. They showed pictures of they're not wearing masks or anything there. They have 0 cases in Australia. You don't want me to get flagged for typing complete word. Oh, well, I don't know if I get flagged. I didn't hear that I get flagged. You mean anything to do with the virus? I wasn't aware you couldn't mention it. That doesn't seem right. My YouTube is not big enough to worry about that. I don't think I'll ever reach the 1,000 subscribers unless I would have something that was unless I would have something go viral that I would do on here. And I can't think of anything that I could do that would go viral. So I don't know. Anyway, I have been watching TV, watching some movies. I talked to my daughter, Bumblebee, and she's finishing up her very last photography session she had. This lady bought a whole lot of big prints that she wanted edited a lot. So we're not just talking about editing, making your face look better. We're talking about horse videos here. Her and her horse, and she wants like the bridle taken off the horse. I mean, big time editing. So, and things removed from the background, that kind of stuff. So she's almost done with that. And now it's snowed. So she has 2 or 3 people waiting for snow because they want pictures. These are mostly horse people. pictures taken with their horse in the snow. So I don't know if she'll get any calls. She better hurry up because I think in the next few days it's supposed to go up to 40 and the snow's going to go bye-bye. So unless she got somebody today to actually go out and do a shoot with, I don't know. This is a winter. We've had 2 big snowfalls that lasted, and that's been it all winter. I hope I'm not putting a kibosh on us, but yeah, it's going to be February. That's okay with me. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. It used to matter because I don't like to drive in any kind of slippery weather, but since I'm not even driving, let me tell you, my car, it's in the garage, and that's where the chicken coop is, okay? My chicken coop sits in the corner of my garage, as you know. So chickens make a tremendous amount of dust. They don't have to be out in the garage. They just, because there's venting around the top of the chicken coop. So the dust comes out into the garage and settles right on my car. And my car is just coated with this dust, real fine dust. It needs to go through the car wash so bad. And I have a coupon at this one car wash in town to go through it. I think it's like 20% off or something. I should go use this coupon. You just sit in the car and it goes through, so I could do that. Next time, if before the 31st I have to go pick up groceries at curbside at Giant Eagle, I will do it then. Although, what date is today? I might not even get, today's the 28th already. Oh dear, I probably won't even get to use this coupon. I hate to make a special trip for the car wash. And I just got groceries from Aldi, so I really don't need anything. I'd have to make this bigger. Just suggesting vaccines are raising some lethal concerns for some elderly and middle-aged healthy doc had a brain bleed. Well, I don't need to hear that. The difference between this vaccine and any other vaccines, they never talked about the other vaccines. The other vaccines, I'm sure there were bad outcomes for some people. Some people had anaphylactic things happen to them with if you're allergic, you're allergic, and it's usually something in the carrier of the vaccine. I don't know. I listen to CNN a lot, and they pretty much pick up on anything. So if it was a story like that, I'm sure they would pick it up. Oh, that's where you want me to stay put for a while. Oh, well, I haven't even been called yet, so I don't know. I have a feeling that people with more severe problems are being taken first. Maybe lung problems or whatever. I don't know. And as far as the brain bleed in the doctor, you never know what was lurking in there before. I mean, there's been patients come in the ER when I used to be a nurse that have died of an aneurysm. They never knew they had an aneurysm ever, you know, and all of a sudden it popped and they died. The same with any other thing that unless you have reason to have an MRI or some CAT scans or something that would show up these things, unless you have a reason to have those things, you'd never know that there was anything wrong. I was going to say the lady that started this company, Cindy Joseph, her name was. She was a model, and she wasn't a model till she got older. She had white hair, long gray white hair. She was beautiful, and somebody actually found her as she was walking down the street and asked her if she'd be interested in modeling. And this was after she was in her 50s, I think, when she started modeling. And she was she had a very successful modeling career. Well, she started this business, and it's more for older people. And instead of trying to cover up your wrinkles and cover up this and that, just sort of enhance your whatever, and that you're getting older and don't worry about it, is the whole thing about her company. Well, she would come on and promote and show how to use these things, and her business really took off. And then all of a sudden she died. It came up. I couldn't believe it. The news came across that she had died. And here she had pancreatic cancer. She certainly didn't look like she had pancreatic cancer, unless they never took any videos of her when she, got sicker. But that was a shock. But her company goes on, and I like her things. She has more things than just these. She has some really intensive cream called Silk. But the reason I don't like it, I've ordered a couple jars of it and pretty much used them, but they have a lot of olive oil in them. And it smells like olive oil. And I do not like the smell of olive oil because they don't put anything fake in to make them smell good. But I think they would do better if they put some natural scents in there to cover up that olive oil smell. Just my opinion. But yeah. Thrifty Nancy says she hopes I get the vaccine soon. Well, I think I'll go when it's my turn, because I'm afraid if you skip your turn, you're going to have a hard time getting back to being called to get an appointment again. So, yeah. Oh, I was telling you what my daughter said. Anyway, she's doing what she has to do, editing these this lady's photography things. And then she says when she gets that all done, we can talk about me sending her the Poshmark stuff, my password and everything to Poshmark, and she'll help me do that. So she is up to do that, and maybe from that I can figure out how to get her onto learning eBay, also. So here, Bumblebee's gonna. 3 days after his first shot, he had all these little red dots, small blood vessels, or petechiae, that's called. A week or so after second shot, brain bleed. I'm just not sure they fully understand the RNA cell alterations. Well, the vaccination is the RNA. That's how it's made. It's something to do with RNA. I did read that. It's not like the dead virus cells. It's something different. It's not like the old-fashioned vaccines. Yeah. Well, like you said, Bumblebee, God wants me, he'll take me. If he doesn't, he won't. It goes into your RNA. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it works. The third one will be the old-fashioned one. The one, I'd rather have the one where it's one shot. That would make it so much easier. So the third one is like the old-fashioned ones. Yeah. I've been putting off my dental work until I got the vaccines, but now they were saying you're not fully, even after your second shot, you should be real careful, the same as you are now. So I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth waiting for the third vaccine. They don't think that will come out till for a few more months yet, down the line. I wish it would come out sooner because I'd much rather do the one shot. I'm afraid if with the two shot thing, the vaccine is so hard to get a hold of now that you'd get one and wouldn't be able to get your second one. But Biden did buy a huge amount, millions of more. So we'll see if it makes a difference. There's people fighting to get it. Maybe when it's my turn, I can ask for the third kind. Well, maybe if it's here, but it may not be here. I don't know. I'm getting sort of used to being in the house. In fact, I went out to pick up things at Tractor Supply. I had to go pick up chicken scratch and birdseed. And they have a curbside. They bring it out and put it in your hatchback too. So I'm fine with that. Just order online. But I almost had the feeling when I turned around to come home, I was just so glad to be headed home. I couldn't wait to get back home again. And that's not exactly good. I don't want to get agoraphobia out of this. Ask your dentist about risks of waiting or doing now and precautions they take. Well, the risk is I'm going to break off another tooth because they're just rotting at the gum. There's nothing, I'm eating really soft things. I'm so careful. But when I broke off this last tooth, I think I was just eating a soft sandwich. I mean, I miss eating my pretzel sticks a lot. Uh, oh, excuse me. All day yesterday, I didn't feel good at all in the stomach. My belly didn't feel good. I just was a little bit nauseous. So I drank a carbonated drink, which made me feel a little bit better. Drank some more Gatorade. Because sometimes if my electrolytes get off a little bit, I don't feel good. So today I feel fine. So maybe that was it. Maybe just getting some salt in me. Because I'm missing the salt from my pretzels. All I have to do is eat a can of chicken broth. It has so much sodium in it. Yeah, I did too from, when I went. But then once I decided to stay home, I didn't want to break that cycle, because then I sort of worry for the next 2-3 weeks after I'm actually with people. You can't get more close to people than you are at the dentist. Of course, they're taking a huge risk too. I understand that. But, I bought some goat milk soap. Can't wait to try it. It's from Beekman Brothers. You know Beekman? They're on they're on Facebook and Instagram a lot. Beekman Brothers. It's called Beekman 1802. They live in a gorgeous house, big old farmhouse on a farm. They have goats. So this is pure goat milk soap, and this one is sweetgrass. It's made with goat. It's goat milk soap, but it's scented sweetgrass. It smells wonderful. I'm surprised I didn't buy lavender. I usually buy lavender everything. But I'm anxious to try these to see how hard they are, because a lot of handmade soaps are really hard and they last forever. So I want to make sure that these aren't the really hard kind that I'll have for a year before I go ordering any more. But I'm trying to, since I watched Andrea from Nick and Andrea, the people I watch from the UK, she started her own channel now. Instead of the reselling channel, she started channel. She's a vegan, and this is all about using organic things and reusing things that, like, don't use plastic bottles and things. Using things that you can either refill or come wrapped in paper, which these are. These are wrapped in paper, and they're recyclable paper is. So she had a lot of good information on there, even though she's really vegan, so she would not use goat milk soap. Yeah, true vegan, they don't use anything animal products at all, period. It's not just eating, it's anything like the soap. The only thing I think she uses she does still eat honey, but I'll have to ask her when I go on there whether she would use goat milk soap or not. I bet she doesn't. But anyway, if you're interested in that kind of thing, just go on Andrea Hills on YouTube. She's only made two or three YouTube videos so far. But she's the wife of Nick, and they do Nick and Andrea together for their reselling business. I watch them all the time. So it's one of the ones I really enjoy to watch. So that's about it. I have on my board here how much I've listed every day. Of course, these aren't all brand new. These aren't brand new listings. And I started on the 15th of January. And I did 10, 10, 5, 10, 10, 10, 13, 12, 10, 13, 10, 14. And the last 2 days I've listed 16 items. And the last 2 days there's been, other than clothing, they haven't been just relisting. They've been brand new listings. So like today, I think I have 5 brand new listings. Yesterday I had a couple. So we'll see if that even makes a difference. I don't know. I just don't get what makes sales go up. It seems to me that sometimes I'll have $100 and some day, and the very next day I'll have a 0 day. It makes no sense whatsoever. So no sense trying to figure out eBay's algorithms. So I'm going to go. It's reassuring to me to know my mouth is healthy. Well, I know my mouth isn't, so I don't even have to guess about that. They had me take a test, then quarantine till my appointment. I wonder if the oral surgeon is now, because the last time I went, they didn't do that yet. So I wonder if they're doing that now. When I had my last appointment that I canceled, I had an appointment and she didn't tell me that they were doing that. And that was just like within the last few weeks. Now my appointment I have an appointment in March and she didn't tell me I had to get a test. So I don't know. Anyway, I will say goodbye for now. I will be back on Sunday if I have enough things. Right now it's not looking too good, although I have made another Poshmark sale. Two Poshmark sales. I am doing a little bit every day on Poshmark, mostly the parties. You'll be happy to hear, Bumblebee. I don't know. It seems to me it's easier to go on when I sit down out there to look what parties are coming on and do the parties. I don't know why that makes a difference, but maybe it's good to do the parties. Yes, you take care too. And I will see you on Sunday with or without the sales thing going on. So I will see you at 4 o'clock my time on Sunday. So bye.